Alright, so these are charts on Caterpillar, and I haven't done a video on Caterpillar in a while. As I like to do, I like to go to the monthly chart, and a couple of things that I want to point out. First of all, you have a basing candle. Again, this is the monthly chart for January. And typically how you know something's going to break out is price moves up, in this case, to the resistance level, which was all-time highs back in August. But price moves up and it's basing, meaning it's building momentum. And if you look at the weekly chart, you can see how price is in an uptrend. So more than likely, price is going to break out to the upside, and that's what we had. Now, a couple other things I want to note. Again, price is in an uptrend. So typically, the best way to put the odds in your favor is to go with the trend. So you have a couple of things to note on the daily chart. And again, you can see your moving averages all pointing up. So another sign that price wants to move higher. You have what I'm going to call a trend line break, or if you want to put another line here, you can say that is a bull flag. And so that was an opportunity to go long on a breakout from this bull flag or down channel. And then you also have another counter trend breakout. However you draw it, prices are moving higher. In addition, if you look at the RSI, Relative Strength Index, typically when prices are above the middle line, which is the 50 point line, prices are in an uptrend. Below it, it's in a downtrend. So these were all indications that price wants to move higher. Now, before we ask ourselves where can we get long on a pullback, let's look at this article. So blue chip powerhouse Caterpillar boasts a 29-year track record of increasing dividend payouts, testament to its robust business and cash management. However, its strong performance also means the stock trades near a high valuation. Now, Caterpillar has been a dominant player in the heavy machinery industry for nearly a century. The company designs and manufactures heavy machinery crucial for construction, energy, mining, and transportation. However, the company remains cyclical and can be vulnerable to underlying economic conditions that can impact its overall performance. So Caterpillar is a great barometer for how the economy is doing. If the economy is sour, you tend to see Caterpillar stock moving down. But if the economy is in growth mode, you tend to see Caterpillar going up. As a result, Caterpillar's earnings can be hard to predict since no one knows what the economy will do over the next year or so. One aspect of the economy that can influence Caterpillar's business is interest rates. When interest rates rise, it becomes more expensive for customers in the mining, construction, and energy sector to borrow money to finance the equipment that Caterpillar sells. Rising interest rates can also dampen investment in construction projects if borrowing costs become too high. So yeah, that's another thing. Interest rates go higher, the cost of capital increases, puts a dampen on economic growth. Interest rates are lower, as we anticipate over the next 2 years. That's going to be good for the economy and the stock market. Now, Caterpillar has shown resilience in 2022. The company saw a solid 15% increase in operating profit to 7.9 billion across all its segments. Despite the cyclical nature of the business, Caterpillar has been a stellar stock for its long-term investors. The company has done a excellent job of raising its dividend annually for the past 29 years, and the stock has delivered average annualized returns of nearly 15% over that period. I did not know that, but kind of makes sense in that we've pretty much been in a bull market since '09. I mean, we did have a couple of hiccups back in 2020 and then 2021 into 2022. So Caterpillar could enjoy tailwind driving long-term demand for its heavy machinery and equipment. For one, global infrastructure is aging and we need to upgrades and replacements. In 2021, the U.S. passed the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, which provides 550 billion in new funding through 26 for upgrades to roads, power and grid, transportation, broadband, and water infrastructure. So, um, Caterpillar's on fire, and it's a stock that really gets talked about, but it is part of the Dow, and you know, scrolling back out to the monthly chart, now prices are at $366. I don't anticipate price returning to this level, but that is a monthly monthly buys level rather, near that $286 level. Monthly buyers 286. Now prices are extended, and so if I scroll down to the daily chart, you have some buy wicks, which is in alignment with what was once upon a time the previous highs. And so if I just kind of draw a resistance support band, this is the price is at 335, this band, and that would be a good opportunity to go long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please like the video.